Uh, Good evening, a good evening, fellow farmers and my friends who have subscribed to my YouTube channel. Talking you right now is Kasujja Rashid, and right now I'm here on my farm. It's a maize farm with an acreage of 4 acres. It's my first time to do maize. It's my first time to do maize, and challenges have been there. And the most challenging issue I've been having or I've got on my farm is armyworm. It is a very stubborn pest, though since I've been dealing with it in cabbages, I've been doing horticulture. I've been doing horticulture, that is tomatoes and cabbages. It's my first time to do maize. I thought maize was an easy crop to plant, but it also has its own challenges. Anyway, the main one is fertilizer management. You should know when to apply the fertilizers, what to apply and what stage, and at what stage. As you know, with the fertilizers, there is what we call NPK, where N stands for nitrogen, P phosphorus, K potassium. Those are the three essential nutrients a plant may need as it's growing. But each nutrient is vital at a different stage of growth. Maize is a heavy nitrogen feeder. What I've realized at planting, I used DAP. That's a combination of nitrogen and phosphorus and bigger ratios. Nitrogen is good for leaf formation, and phosphorus is good for root development. But as maize was starting to bring those flowers you see up there, that is when the cobs were forming. I switched to potassium nitrate. Potassium nitrate has low ratios of nitrogen with a high ratio of potassium, and that's why you can find my cobs are this size. The cobs are big, though still young. The cobs are big, though still young, but I know potassium must have played its role. Remember, I'm a dry farmer. I do a lot of irrigation, and right now this is August. Remember, I planted this maize in June, and Uganda, June, July, those are dry months where we don't experience rainfall, little or no rainfall. So I've been doing a lot of irrigation. The reason why I was doing a lot of irrigation is that I was targeting the fresh market. That is maize for roasting, not for flour, maize flour. No. If it was for maize flour, I would have waited for the rains. So this was purely for the fresh market, for those ladies who do roadside roasting of maize. With this maize of mine today, I expect to harvest in a month's time. I'll be on the market. These are 4 acres, and I expect some good revenues. And the gestation period for maize is 4 months. It has a shorter gestation period. That is a good return on investment. that is a good return on investment. And you know, as a BBA graduate, I look at ROI, that is return on investment, than anything else, because when I invest my money somewhere, I look at that time it takes to reap back my capital and profits. I'm an agro entrepreneur, and I encourage colleagues, please join farming. Remember, the president of African Development Bank in one of his articles said that the next billionaires in Africa are going to be farmers. And recently, as I was on the net, and I happened to find that even the son of Warren Buffett, one of the richest guys in the world, is doing corn farming. But with farming, you should know there are key factors you need to follow before you go into farming. What are your objectives? What are you targeting? There are some people who are in farming for prestige, just to show off. But some of us are in farming as a business. We are in farming as a business, and that's why we give it time, and we do a lot of research. We do a lot of research. So that's my maize. Keep following me on my channel. Maybe the next video I'm going to make will be pure on fertilizers. What are fertilizers? How are they beneficial to crops? And the different stages where they are applied depending on the requirement of the crop. Keep following me. Wishing you a good evening. This is Kasujja Rashid. Thank you.